Hi, I'm Alexandra White, and my research project was on Old San Juan, Puerto Rico, locals versus the corporations. Some background on Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is in the Caribbean, east of the Dominican Republic. The island is 100 miles long and 35 miles wide. Similar islands are Cuba and Jamaica. And here is where you can see where Puerto Rico is located. Some background on Old San Juan. It's a 500-year-old neighborhood, originally conceived as a military stronghold. It is a 7 square block area, has evolved into a charming residential and commercial district. The mountain range over the tops of the buildings in the distance also are old stone buildings lining the coast. The buildings are very bright, colorful, just like their sidewalks. Some economy in Puerto Rico. There are 46.1% of the population over 16 years old make up the labor force. The average salary of workers is $21,611 in San Juan. Puerto Rico, over 23% of their population holds a bachelor's degree or higher. San Juan is 25% of population with a bachelor's degree or higher. And then 66% of the population are attending school. San Juan, there are 74% of children attending school. To date, the center has recorded 4.7 million visitors since 1994. 3.5 million people are living below the poverty line. Over 50% of the children live in families that receive some sort of public assistance. Unemployment is about 15.2%, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Force. And then 1 out of 13 people leave the island between 2010 and 2015. Puerto Rico debt is part of the U.S. debt, but the island has a public debt approaching $16 billion. Puerto Rico carries more debt per capita than any state in the United States, and double the 7.3 in the mainland for unemployment. Some tourism in Old San Juan, Puerto Rico. Some facts is that tourism seems to be a big hit. Major docking ports and culture of the island. Tourists have an opportunity to travel easier for multiple countries. Once on the island, there's a choice of 14 major hotels located in the Old San Juan, international hotels, and local hotels. Some vacation spots, such as beaches, there are about 10 popular areas. The island is reported to have over 300, including diving, snorkeling, camping, surfing, fishing, and swimming areas. It's mostly known for its seaport, which holds carrier ships and 11 passenger cruise lines. Leakage is a big part of Puerto Rico. Leakage is a major key issue in Puerto Rico. Leakage is a capital or income is exiting an economic system rather than remaining within it. The international corporations in Old San Juan, there are 79 major U.S. retail stores such as Walmart, Marshalls, and Kmart. There's 108 major U.S. restaurants such as Burger King, Denny's, Applebee's, and 50 plus major U.S. hotels or resorts such as the Marriott or Sheraton. For local festivals, Old San Juan puts on a 4-day festival that includes music and dance that is a combination of various Caribbean and Latin American culture. For here, the performance tries to show how the island remains anonymous while being attached to more powerful mainland economy. So, however, during the festival, Puerto Rico as a United States territory lacking both independence and the same rights as other states, the festival shows and how the locals will perform all these different acts, or like how they dress, all dealing with the economy versus the U.S. And here's a picture of the festival. And some conclusions. International corporations are allowed to stay on the island, receive the wage tax credits, and will continue to get money from the island and local economy. Island needs to export more products, bring new money for tourism, and it's not as if they are starting new. They already have a system in place for tourism. They just need to take big corporations and government control out of the picture. Yep, that's it. Thank you.